What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's taken me a little while to get started on this video, but I've been really excited about it for a while. Today we're back in Hateno village, with the main focus being a very special home within it. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Nestled at the base of Mount Lanayru lies the cozy farming village of Hateno, where the people are kind, the produce is top-notch, and the vistas can't be beat. Crossing a small bridge spanning Furley Pond, we come across a house with a group of workers outside. This quaint Hyrule home hugs the mountainside, overlooking Midla Woods and Lake Bara beyond. Boasting a personal stable with an apple tree in back and a cooking pot shielded by a tree, this house is pretty sweet. We speak to a man named Carson, who tells us that he works for a company called Bolson Construction. Asking about the house, we learn it is believed to be abandoned. Apparently, the previous owner left for Hyrule Castle long ago and never returned. Being as no one ever saw or heard from the owner again, the town agreed that it should be demolished to make room for a new home. When we ask about purchasing the property, Carson directs us to the boss, whom we can find behind the house. This fashionably dressed foreman is Bolson himself, and speaking to him reveals much the same information, that this house is set for demolition due to abandonment after much debate in the village. When we offer to buy the home, we're initially told that it will cost a whopping 50,000 rupees. But after agreeing to the amount, he cuts a deal for only 3,000 and 30 bundles of wood. So, off we go to collect what's needed. It shouldn't be too hard, right? After successfully gathering the money and materials, we return to Bolson. He's taken aback that we were able to make good on our word and happily sells us the house. As a housewarming gift, he has left a weapon mount inside for us to use as decoration. Thanks, man. We can continue paying Bolson Construction to upgrade the house with furniture, more weapon racks, and even a sign out front declaring the home as our own. Having a home is pretty awesome. Sleeping in a cozy bed and cooking meals, rain or shine, definitely has its perks if your adventures pass by the area. So now that we've purchased and decorated the home, let's talk about the mystery surrounding the previous owner. Many Zelda fans adamantly believe this house actually belonged to Link's family before the calamity more than a century prior. Link was called into service around that time to help protect Zelda and deal with the rising threat, but was this truly his ancient home? Let's start with what we know. We know that when Link left, he was at Princess Zelda's side at all times, whether she wanted it or not. That was his duty. We also know that due to the outcome of the battle, Link was gravely wounded and placed into a shrine to recover, a fact that very few souls in Hyrule even knew. Nintendo has never directly confirmed this, and the community has always gone back and forth on the validity of this theory. The construction workers all say the decision to demolish the house wasn't easily made, and that it had been left untouched all this time, which could signify that the home was of some importance. Carson tells us that the previous owner never came back or wrote, so no one ever truly knew what had become of the homeowner. Scaling the chimney and stretching our view across the horizon, we can actually see all four divine beasts, which may hold some significance as well. Speaking with the village residents reveals that no one knows who you are or remembers your family in the slightest, including the mayor. You would think that the hero of the wild would have been documented somewhere if he did grow up in their small village. This detail has led other fans to believe that Link did not live here at all, insisting instead that it could have easily just been any night around that time. Although, perhaps everyone who still resides in Hateno 100 years later might not remember much about it at all, seeing as the majority of residents are either young or middle-aged. Bolson also tells us that it has been difficult to keep track of things since the calamity in reference to the previous owner. So what do you think? Is this Link's childhood home, or just one of many residences whose owners lost their lives fighting in the calamity? I think it's a fascinating topic of discussion and would love to hear your thoughts and ideas on it. As always, I just want to thank y'all for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe learned something. I'm trying to get better at this whole lore video thing, and your support truly means the world to me. If you're into Zelda lore and silly shorts, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss the next one. Leaving a like or comment helps a ton too. Keep being awesome, y'all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.